There she goes, listen to that blade slap and give the guy in the door a nice wave. Chinook is deployed operationally all over the world and is the go-to aircraft for rapid incursion and extraction of troops in dangerous locations. As the defence saying goes, the answer is 2 Chinooks. What's the question? This is applied ever since the Chinook joined the RAF in 1980 and is true today as it was then. We'll start the show by seeing the aircraft pull up for a wing over, rapidly turning back round onto target, trading its speed for height and back again. The crew will begin preparing to drop off troops onto target. As the aircraft runs in for a downwind quick stop, they will simulate a lake spot of the landing site to offload the troops and vehicles inside. Either on or off the battlefield, the crew must be efficient in wrecking their landing site, making sure it's suitable to land on in the minimum time to avoid threat exposure. Having found their landing site and now making their approach, crewman Josh up front in the right will be giving voice passing directions to Cal and talking him forward and down onto the landing site whilst monitoring the height of the aircraft as she comes into land. You'll get your eyes now to the back of the aircraft on the crewman. The crewman on the ramp is Flight Sergeant Dave Sims. Born and raised in Margate, Kent, he joined the RAF in September 2014 as a weapons systems operator and has been on Chinook Force since 2017. He's a qualified helicopter crewman instructor and has accumulated over 2,000 hours on rotary platforms, completing many overseas exercises and operational deployments, and when Dave's not in work, and mostly when he is in work, he likes to be found on the golf course. He's also found the ability to glow in the dark, which will become apparent later on. You can see at the ramp, Dave's already cleared the troops out and the vehicles exited the aircraft. Now as the aircraft departs, it performs what we call an over-the-shoulder departure. This presents the Chinook and its crew to protect itself and deter engagement, protecting its passengers and any troops on the ground. Time now to introduce our co-pilot for today. Joining Cal in the cockpit is Flight Lieutenant Jacob Cameron Johnson, or as we know him, CJ. He's originally from Cottingham in East Riding of Yorkshire. He joined the RAF in 2016 and was awarded his wings in December 2021. He spent the first 12 months showing them off to air cadets by flying them and other air experienced passengers on the Grob Tutor from RAF Wittering. CJ is the baby of the team, joining the front line in 2023, and he's commonly known as what we like to call a pro. Despite this, he's already deployed overseas on operations, as well as multiple exercises in the USA, Sweden, Cyprus and Jordan, giving him plenty of experience under his belt. CJ's an avid Formula 1 fan, but there's nothing louder and better than the sound of the Chinook plane flash. Next up, the team will reposition where it will be my landing site. If you look in the door now, Josh has dispatched a rope and Dave has dispatched a rope from the ramp. Chinook can simultaneously dispatch rope 4 ropes at once, 1 from the door, 2 from the ramp and 1 from the centre. Now as the troops have departed the ropes, the aircraft begins to climb. You can see that Dave has what we call banged off his ropes on the ramp, and Josh is working hard in the door now to recover what could be up to 90 foot of rope. So he's getting quite a sweat on inside that door. With a 99 foot long aircraft into a fine-tuned position. As Cal positions in the overhead of the unslung load under Josh's direction in the door, Dave is looking through the centre hatch to safely direct the pickup of the quad bike, with all 4 crew working in synchronisation with the JHSS team operating beneath the hovering aircraft. You'll notice 2 hookers would have held their hands up. One is holding a static discharge probe so they can touch the hook without getting an electric shock from the hook. It's particularly important when operating in dusty environments like the desert to save a nasty shock. Chinook now 300 ton loads, carrying up to 11.3 tonnes on its centre hook alone. This quad bike weighs just 350 kilograms, and if it can be reached, the Chinook and JHSS can take it. Being such a capable aircraft, it can even pick up another Chinook, all egress away from the threat. It's used in a dusty or high threat environment, to get important supplies rapidly onto the battlefield. Again there's the crews departing with an over-the-shoulder, presenting that ballistic floor to the enemy as they depart. As the aircraft lifts, you'll see Dave waving to the crowd to make sure you give him a big wave back with those orange hands. Dave's quite embarrassed about this, but those are his actual hands, so please make sure you keep applying that sun cream, otherwise this is what you'll look like.
With the Chinook on the ground.